Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We have Dave Chappelle, the dreamer. Give it up, everybody. But we're back with some more comedy reactions. We haven't did comedy reactions in a very, very long time. Simple reason why. Copyright. Like y'all, hey, if you're not a YouTuber, you don't understand. And if you're not a YouTuber that does content like this, you might not understand. But there's only a limited amount of things you can actually do to watch and react to and that type of thing. And it might be in a transformative way, the way you have to react to it. So it might not be displayed the same exact way you will see it on YouTube. I mean, like on other platforms, but for YouTube purposes and for us to be able to react to it, we got things like this for us today. But never mind that. We just here for a good time, some laughter, some fun, some good energizer for us today, right?
That's right.
Why you laugh like that? Mm-hmm. But we have the dreamer. This is part one for us. We haven't checked this special out at all. We was hoping we would be able to react to it with y'all on YouTube. And look, here you go. Mm-hmm. You can be able to possibly react to it with y'all on YouTube. So just come in, sit, have a seat. Hopefully you come in with some laughter, some funny. Keep the negativity to yourself. To keep the weird complaints to yourself. Also, if there has to be any censorship pertaining to this video, we are not trying to censor the comedian, because I have seen people, why are you trying to censor this? We're not. There's a thing called community guidelines that we must follow.
Yeah. Being
creators on the platform. So I don't care what's already on YouTube. We abide by the guidelines. Everybody don't, but we do. So bye if you negative. But no matter your age, you're old, about to croak over, you're young, just come in, sit down, and quit acting like you dumb. Also, if you know what I'm saying, if you can't walk in and have a seat, roll your tail in and have a seat. Well, you already seated, but just roll your tail in, park it, put your brakes on, and relax. Also, if you kind of hobble in here, yeah, we got chairs, have a seat. But let's go. Before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want the first part. You got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it and with a thumbs up.
Let's hop into it, y'all. Let's have a good time. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
All right. Almost 24 years ago was the last time I was on this stage, in this room. I was taping my first 1 hour special. It's called Killing Them Softly. My girlfriend was sitting in that row, pregnant. She's now my wife.
Whoa.
The baby that she was carrying, my first child. I smoke weed with that nigga now.
Hell no.
And what I remember most about that night was the pressure. Before the show, I had to run out there on the avenue and hand out tickets to anybody who would take them, because I couldn't even fill the fucking room. And boy, what a difference 24 short years makes.
It's crazy.
And right before that time, my father had died. He never lived to see me do it. And when he died, I was inconsolable. I thought I'd never smile or laugh again. And the only thing that got me out of that space was a comedian friend of mine, the late, great Norm Macdonald. That's right. Shout out to Norm. And what Norm did, which I'll never forget, is he knew that I was the biggest Jim Carrey fan in the world. Now, I'm not going to go all into it, but Jim Carrey is talented in a way that you can't practice or rehearse.
That is
what
true.
A God-given talent. I was fascinated with him. And Norm knew that. And he called me up and he goes, Dave, he says, I'm doing a movie with Jim Carrey. Do you want to meet him? And I said, fuck, yes, I do. And it was the first time I could remember since my father died being excited. And the movie was called Man on the Moon. I didn't know any of this. And in this movie, Jim Carrey was playing another comedian I admired, the late, great Andy Kaufman. Yes, and Jim Carrey was so immersed in that role that from the moment he woke up to the time he went to bed at night, he would live his life as Andy Kaufman. I didn't know that. When they said cut, this nigga was still Andy Kaufman. So much so that everybody on the crew called him Andy. I didn't know any of that. I just went there to meet him, and when he walked into the room where we were supposed to meet, I screamed, Jim Carrey! And everyone said, no! Call him Andy. And I didn't understand. And then he came over and he was acting weird. I didn't know he was acting like Andy Kaufman. Just like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, hello. Andy? Now, in hindsight, how fucking lucky am I that I got to see one of the greatest artists of my time immersed in one of his most challenging processes ever. Very lucky to have seen that. But as it was happening, I was very disappointed. Because I wanted to meet...
That would be very disappointed, though. You meet Jim Carrey first time, it's like you meet him as...
I'm like, damn,
Like,
you
damn, bro, you can't.
You should have waited to call me.
Yeah,
to
man.
meet him.
But it's the other moment. It's the
hey.
other moment.
I was very disappointed. Because I wanted to meet Jim Carrey, and I had to pretend this nigga was Andy Kaufman all afternoon. And he was clearly Jim Carrey. I could look at him and I could see he was Jim Carrey. Anyway, I say all that to say, that's how trans people make me feel.
Hell.
Here we go. Now, if you guys came here to this show tonight thinking that I'm gonna make fun of those people again, you've come to the wrong show. I'm not fucking with those people anymore. It wasn't worth the trouble. I ain't saying shit about trans people. Maybe 3 or 4 times a night, but that is it. Tired of talking about them. And you wanna know why I'm tired of talking about them? Because these people acted like I needed them to be funny. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't need you. I got a whole new angle. You guys will never see this shit coming. I ain't doing trans jokes no more. You know what I'm gonna do tonight? Tonight, I'm doing all handicap jokes.
Oh my God.
Well, they're not as organized as the gays.
I am so done.
I told y'all ass roll y'all ass here and shit. Shut the.
Child.
Put y'all brakes on, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I would do wish comedy kind of went back to the old days, bro, where any and everything was just up for grabs, bro. Because now everything's so PG and watered down, and you gotta before you crack this joke. You know what I'm saying? Like even with somebody like nowadays, a lot of people wouldn't even say roll your ass in, put your brakes on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people like, man, you can't say that. That's insensitive. You're like, bro, it's just a joke, man. They be wanting to laugh too. Just like I did the I said a joke about I ain't gonna repeat it. And that's the PC culture. With the video about the Down syndrome, I was like, when they be seeing each other. Oh, because I saw a video today. And it was 2 Down syndrome dudes in the back, and he was on live and he was turning up. And I remember I said I wanted to be recognizing each other, be like, bro, you down? I'm down too.
Yeah, I remember you said it. Did you send me the video?
No, I didn't see you. It was a black dude and a white dude. Black dude had glass. He was turned up.
No.
He both on head Down syndrome. They was turned up.
No.
I said, bro, I wanted to really do they recognize when somebody else got the same condition that they do. But, you know, a lot of people get offended by that. And I'm just like, bro, it's a serious, good curiosity. And I'm sure one would tell you if they recognize it or not. They're cool.
Well, they're not as organized as the gays. And I love punching down. There's probably a handicap in the back right now because that's where they usually make them sit. I came here to laugh at transgender people. I didn't know this nigga was gonna make jokes about us. Come on, y'all, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's about time somebody let these handicaps have it.
Oh my God.
They done met their match tonight. Fuck them. One time I was on Capitol Hill, and I seen a handicapped congressman. Madison Cawthorn, that's his name.
Oh, what's up?
He's a Republican from North Carolina, and he was shocked because I saw him, and I go, hello, Congressman. He didn't even know I knew who he was. He turned around. Then I just walked away. I wanted him to see me do something he couldn't do.
I am so done.
And just to let y'all know, the previous joke, we didn't cut anything out. It's just the way things are edited for viewership purposes on YouTube. So I'm sure a lot of y'all have already watched this special. So don't be like, oh, you missed the joke or you cut out a joke. Not us, man. Dang, it's so crazy. You gotta
explain every little thing to a T, but it's not us.
Yeah.
I skipped.
This mother.
That nigga was mad.
Hell no.
He's no longer a congressman. I don't know if you follow politics. I'm not trying to be funny, but he lost his seat. He ran a bad race. Oh, buddy, yes, he did. And you know what he did wrong? He was running for Congress again, and this motherfucker tried to be controversial. He was on all them right-wing podcasts talking all that shit. He was like, Washington is worse than Hollywood. I was at home like, what? He said, these people are disgusting. They have orgies and sex parties and drug parties. And I was thinking, this nigga sounds like Juicy Smouye. He's lying. Now, I don't doubt that they do this kind of shit in Washington. But I doubt he's seen it with his own eyes. Because who the fuck invites a paraplegic to an orgy? So this nigga can roll around and snitch on everybody.
Hey, it gets even funnier when you actually think about it. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
I said, there's only one reason you're gonna invite him to an orgy. And you know what that is. Have at it. I can't feel anything. Let's get this bill passed for America. One at a time, folks.
Oh my God.
That's the funniest, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I miss doing comedy reactions, man.
I do too. I really do.
They used to be the best, man. That's why that's why we ran it so long, man. It was just a good moment.
Good old days.
Good moments in time, man. That's when we first moved. Almost kind of when we first moved to this location, but hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below for us, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.